Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Miss Amir Samir, a mathematics teacher. If you like the content of my channel, don't forget to press the like button and press subscribe to receive all the new lessons. Unit 8, Lesson 4, Analyzing, Multiplying, and Dividing Fractions and Decimals. The answer of the previous homework. Write the reciprocal of 1 over 5, 3, 3 and 4 over 5, 1, 0. The reciprocal of 1 over 5 is 5 over 1. Reciprocal of 3, this is 3 over 1. It will be 1 over 3. To get the reciprocal of 3 and 4 fifths, first, let's convert the mixed number to be improper fraction. 5 times 3, 15. 15 plus 4 equals 19 out of 5. The reciprocal is 5 out of 19. The reciprocal of 1 is 1. Why? Because 1 over 1, it's the same. If I change it or flip it, it will be 1 over 1. 0, it has no reciprocal. Why? Because this is 0 over 1. If I flip this fraction, it will be 1 over 0, and we don't have to put 0 in the denominator. 2, find the quotient in the simplest form. Keep, change, and flip. Instead of 1 over 7, it will be 7 over 1. Now, 5 times 7 equals 35. 1 times 1 equals 1, so the answer is 35. B, keep, change, and flip. Instead of 5 over 1, it will be 1 over 5. So the product is 1 out of 35. C, 1 over 7, keep, then change, then flip. Instead of 2 over 7, it will be 7 over 2, and simplify. Divide by 7 equal 1. Divide by 7 equals 1. 1 times 1, 1. 1 times 2, 2. So the answer is half. How many? 4 over 5 in 3. That means you will share 3 between 4 over 5. Keep 3. Change times. Flip, I write it 5 over 4. Now multiply numerators and denominators. 3 times 5, 15. 1 times 4, 4. Now simplify. You can ask yourself, how many 4 in 15? So 3 and 3/4. Next, 2/10 of 15. 2/10 means 2 over 10. Of 15 means times by 15. You can simplify. Divide by 5 equals 2, and divide by 5 equals 3. Now multiply. 2 times 3 equals 6, and in the denominator you have 2. 6 divided by 2 equals 3. 5, which number, when you divide it by 5 over 8, equals 4. If you have a missing number, then divide. This is the special case. You will multiply these two numbers. All the other cases you will divide, except if you have a missing number, then divide. 5 over 8 times by 4. When you multiply, you can simplify. Divided 4 equal 1, divided by 4 equals 2. So the answer is 5 over 2, or 2.5. You can write it 5 over 2 or 2.5, the same. Number 6, Amir bought 3 pizza pies and divided them among his friends. Each of them got half of a pie. How many friends does Amir have? So he shared 3 by half. Keep, change, and flip. So there are 6 friends. How to multiply 2 decimals? We talked before, how can we multiply a number by 1-digit whole number or by 2 digits whole number. Now, how can we multiply a decimal number by another decimal number? For example, 1.28 times by 0.3. First, ignore the decimal point and write it 128 times by 3. When we ignore this decimal point, it will be 0.3, that means 3. And when we ignore this, it will be 128. Now, let's multiply as usual. 3 times 8, 24. Put 4 and carry 2. 3 times 2, 6 plus 2, 8. 3 times 1 equals 3. Now, the answer is 384. But as we remove the decimal point, we have to return it back. In the question, the decimal point here, it was after 2 digits in the decimal place. And here it was after 1 digit in the decimal place. Let's add 2 plus 1. So the answer, the decimal point, has to be after 3 digits in decimal. Let's count from the right. 1, 2, 3, because I want to find 3 digits in the decimal. So the answer will be 0.384. Solve 0.52 times by 0.4. First, ignore the decimal point. Now it's 52 times by 4. Let's multiply. 4 times 2, 8. 4 times 5, 20. Now, نرجع decimal point. It was after 2 digits in the decimal, and here 1 digit. 2 plus 1 equals 3. يبقى أنا عايز 3 digits في المكان بتاع الديسيمال. فهعد من ال right side 1, 2, 3 and put the decimal point. طيب وأحط هنا 0 to be 0.208. B 31.5 times 2.1. Ignore the decimal point. It will be 315 times by 21. This is a whole number times a whole number. Let's multiply. First, start with 1. 315 times 1, any number times 1, it will be the same number. Now, let's put 0. Why? Because this is 21. 2 times 5 equals 10. Put 0 and carry 1. 2 times 1 equals 2 plus 1, 3. 2 times 3 equals 6. Let's add 5 plus 0, 5, 1 plus 0, 3 plus 3, 6 and 6. Let's return the decimal point. شلنا حاجة نرجعها مكانها تاني. We have here 1 digit in the decimal place and here 1 digit in the decimal place. So in the answer, 2 digits in the decimal place. 1 plus 1 equals 2. Count 1, 2. Put the decimal point here. لازم ألاقي فيه 2 digits في decimal place. Next, 0.581 times by 0.001. First, ignore the decimal point. It will be 581 times by 1. Any number multiplied by 1 equal the same number. So 581. Now let's return the decimal point. The decimal point here, it was after 1, 2, 3 digits in the decimal place. And here it was after 1, 2, 3. 3 plus 3 equals 6. How can I return the decimal point after 6 digits? I have only 1, 2, 3. أحط أنا 3 zeros كمان فيبقى عندي 6 digits في decimal place. This will be the answer. D 5.241 times by 11. So first, ignore the decimal point. First, let's multiply. 5,241 times 1 equal the same number. Any number times 1, it will be the same. Then put 0 and multiply 5,241 by the other one. It will be also the same. Now, let's add the two numbers. 1 plus 0 equals 1. 4 plus 1 equals 5. 2 plus 4 equals 6. 5 plus 2, 7. And 5. So the answer is 57,651. Let's return the decimal point. When I return the decimal point, it was here after 3 digits. and here after 2. So the answer, it will be after 5. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So put the decimal point here and 0. How can we divide number or decimal number by a decimal number? For example, 48 divided by 1.2. Let's remove the decimal point from the divisor. How can we remove the decimal point from the divisor? We can multiply the two numbers by 10. أفهمها لكم بطريقة تانية. لو هي 48 out of 1.2. طيب أنا عايز أشيل الديسيمال بوينت من الدينومينيتور أو من الديفايزر. هعمل إيه؟ هعمل multiply by 10. بس زي ما متعودين في الفراكشن، زي ما بعمل الدينومينيتور multiply by 10 لازم أعمل برضو numerator multiply by 10. فتبقى 480 divided by 12. كده هقدر أحلها إن أنا باللونج ديفيجن العادية. How can I solve it? هكتب multiples of 12. يعني 12 24 36 48 and so on وابدا اعملها باللونج division. Another example, 2.24 divided by 0.4. هنا أنا عندي الديسمال after 2 digits وهنا عندي after 1 digit. عينيا دايما بتبص على الديفايزر، هو ده اللي أنا عايز أخليه whole number. عشان أخليه whole number هعمل multiply by 10. هتبقى 22.4 divided by 4. إزاي هنعمل long division للديسمال number by a whole number؟ First هناخد ال 2 smaller than ال 4 we will regroup. هناخد ال 22 على بعض. 22 divided by 4 equals 5 because 5 times 4 equals 20. Subtract 22 minus 20 equals 2. طيب بعد كده قابلت الديسيمال point. Put the decimal up و put the digit down. الديسيمال point هتطلع فوق والديجيت هننزله تحت. فبقى عندي 24. 24 divided by 4 equals 6. 6 times by 4 equals 24. 24 minus 24 equals 0. So the answer is 5.6. Another example, 23.2 divided by 2.32. طيب أنا عينيا على الديفايزر، عندي 2 digits في الديسيمال بوينت، فأنا عايزة أمشيهم أخليه whole number، فهعمل multiply by 100. ليه 100؟ لو كتبنا هنا m multiply يبقى move the decimal point to the right. لما بعمل multiply هزق الديسيمال point 1 2 فهتبقى كأنها 232.0 يعني point ولا حاجة nothing. فهتبقى whole number. So when I divide it will be 10. Next the divisor 0.4. So it's after one digit, so you have to multiply by 10 only. When you multiply by 10 you will multiply the two numbers by 10. يعني أنا عينيا على الديفايزر هو اللي بيحدد لي أعمل multiply by 10 or 100 or 1000. بعد ما بحدد أنا بعمل ال two numbers multiply by the same number. 52 divided by 4 equals 13. Let's see this example. 12.054 divided by 2.1. divisor في decimal point فأنا عايزة أخليه whole number. multiply by 10. حتى لو كان ده فيه 3 digits في الديسيمال أنا أهم حاجة عندي الديفايزر. فهعمل الاثنين multiply by 10 it will be 120.54 divided by 21. علشان أنا معرفش طبعا multiples of 21 ففي الدرافت هنا هبدأ أعمل 21 plus 21 يبقى 42 فهكتب 21 الفيرست multiple والسكند 42 plus 21 63 أحط 63 another 21 84 105 and so on. Let's start. 1 divided by 21 it's smaller. 12 divided by 21 it's also smaller. So we will regroup 120. 120 is here between 105 and 126. Let's count how many multiples before 120. We will find 1 2 3 4 5 multiples. So write 5. احنا عارفين ان كل number بعمل عليه 3 operations: divide, multiply and subtract. فاحنا عملنا هنا divide بقت 5 هنعمل multiply 5 times 21 equals 105. subtract it will be 15. After that I have to bring down the next digit. بس أنا ما لقيتش digit لقيت decimal point. Put the decimal up, put the digit down. فبقى عندي 155. Repeat. 155 divided by 21. 155 is between 147 and 158. If you count the number of multiples before 155, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. This is divide. Let's multiply. 7 times 21, it will be 147. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 147. Now subtract. The difference is 8. Let's get down 4. Now it's 84. Let's repeat. First divide. 84 divided by 21, it will be, لما بلاقي المالتيبلز بعده. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 4 times 21 equals 84. When you subtract, it will be 0. So the quotient is 5.74. Another example, 3.375 divided by 13.5. We have here one digit in decimal place. So let's remove this decimal place by move it one step to the right, and also move this one step to the right. Then it will be 33.75 divided by 135. كده خلينا الديفايزر بقى هو النمبر، نقدر نستخدم اللونج ديفيجن عادي. بكتب 135 plus 135 تطلع 270. Then add 135 and so on. Now let's divide. First, 3 is smaller than 135, so I have to regroup. 33 is also smaller than 135. Now I have a decimal point. Put the decimal up and put the digit down. So it will be 337 and divide. 337 divide by 135. You can find 337 here between 270 and 405. Now we will write two multiples. I have two multiples here. 2 times 135 equals 270. Subtract. 7 minus 0, 7. 3 minus 7, borrow. This will be 13 and this will be 2. 13 minus 7 equals 6. 2 minus 2, 0. Now, get down the next digit, which is 5. And repeat. 675. When can I find 675? It's already multiple of 135, so I will count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So put here 5. 5 times 135 equals 675. Subtract 0. Let's solve some word problems. A. Amir wants to buy 5 crayons. The cost 13.75 LE each. How much will they cost together? So the value of each one crayon is 13.75. To get the total value of the crayons, we have to multiply 13.75 by 5. When we multiply, we ignore the decimal point, then return it back at the end. So multiply 1,375 by 5. 5 times 5 equals 25. Put 5 and carry 2. 5 times 7 equals 35 plus 2, 37. 7 and carry 3. 5 times 3, 15. 15 plus 3, 18. 8 and carry 1. 5 times 1 equals 5 plus 5, 6. Now let's return the decimal point. The decimal point here, it was after 2 digits in the decimal, so I have to count 1, 2, then return the decimal point. B. Samira bought 7 copybooks for 23.5 each. What is the price of the 7 copybooks? So we have to multiply 23.5 by 7 to get the total price of the 7 copybooks. First, ignore the decimal point, then multiply 235 by 7. 5 times 7 equals 35. put 5 and carry 3. 3 times 7, 21. Plus 3 equals 24. 4 and carry 2. 7 times 2, 14. Plus 2, 16. Now we have to return the decimal point. We have decimal point after one digit. So I have to return the decimal point after one digit, please. C. Hani buys a piece of metal for 47.12 Egyptian pounds. The piece of metal is 1.9 meter long. Work out the cost per meter of the metal. يعني البيس كلها اللانث بتاعها 1.9 متر والبرايس بتاعها 47.12. أنا عايزة أعرف الكوست بتاع each 1 متر، يبقى هنعمل divide 47.12 by 1.9. To solve this one, we have to change the divisor to be a whole number. How? By multiply the divisor and the dividend also by 10. ممكن نقول إن أنا هعمل multiply by 10 وممكن نقول إن أنا I will move the decimal point to the right direction one step وبرضه هنا I will move it one step. So it will be 471.2 divided by 19. First, we will write the multiples of 19. Then divide 47 by 19. 47 is here. How many multiples before 47? 2 multiples. 2 times 19 equals 38. Subtract 47 minus 38 equals 9. Get 91 divided by 19. 91 is here. How many multiples before 91? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 19 equals 76. Subtract. This will be 11 and this will be 8. 11 minus 6 equals 4. 8 minus 7 equals 1. هنحط decimal point و0. 140 divided by 19. 140 is here. How many multiples before 140? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 119 equals 133. ساعات الأسئلة دي ليها نهاية بتبقى terminating، لكن ده non-terminating decimal هيفضل هنا يحط لي numbers 8 و9 ومش هيخلص، فكفاية لغاية 1 decimal place. So the answer is 24.7. D. The bus covered a distance of 221.65 kilometers from Cairo to Alex in 2.75 hours. Calculate the distance it covered in 1 hour. لو هي دي الديستانس اللي أخدناها وده الوقت، عشان أعرف ال 1 hour هنعمل divide. When we divide عايزين نغير الديفايزر علشان يبقى whole number. So multiply by 100. عينيا دايما على الديفايزر. Multiply by 100. It will be 22,165 divided by 275. We write the multiples of 275. Then start multiplying the dividend by the divisor. 2 is smaller than 275. 22 is also smaller. 221 is also smaller. So I will regroup 2216. It's here. Let's count how many multiples before 2216. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 multiples. 8 times by 276 equal 2,200. Now let's subtract. 16. Let's get down 5. 165 is smaller than 275, so put 0. Then multiply 0 by 275 is 0. Now subtract 165. We can put decimal point and put 0. Now you will find this number here. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can put here 6. 6 times by 275 equals 1650. So this is a terminating decimal number. So the answer is 80.6. E. If you need to buy 1.5 kilogram of apples for your mother at a cost of 40.50 Egyptian pound per kilogram, how much would you pay? So you have to multiply 40.50 times by 1.5. First, ignore the decimal point and multiply 4050 by 15. 5 times 0, 0. 5 times 5, 25, 5 and carry 2. 5 times 0, 0 plus 2 equals 2. 5 times 4, 20. First, put 0. Then multiply 4050 times by 1 equal the same answer. Now add 0 plus 0, 0. 5 plus 0, 5. 2 plus 5 equals 7. 0 plus 0, 0. 2 plus 4 equals 60. So the answer is 60,750. Now let's return the decimal point. Here it was after 2 digits and here after 1 digit. So in the answer it has to be after 3 digits. 1, 2, 3. So you have to pay 60.750. F. A building has a height of 42.75 meters. If the height of each floor is 2.85 meters, find the number of floors. علشان أعرف عندي كام دور في المبنى ده لازم أعمل divide الهايت كله على الهايت بتاع each floor. So you will divide the 42.75 by 0.85. When divide, we have to remove the decimal point in the divisor. So you can move it in this direction 2 steps and here also 2 steps or multiply both of them by 100. So it will be 4,275 divided by 285. When we divide, we can write the multiples of 285. Now, 4 is smaller and 42 also smaller, so you can regroup 427. 427, you can find it here. How many multiples before 427? Only one multiple. 1 times 285 equals 285. Now, subtract. 427 minus 285 equals 142. Get down 5. فبقى النمبر عندي 1425 موجود هنا. So لما نلاقيه لازم نعده 1 2 3 4 5 equals 5. 5 multiplied by 285 equals 1425 and no remainder. يبقى البيلدينج فيه 15 floors. This is your homework. ما ننساش نعمل سبسكرايب عشان يوصلكم كل جديد وما ننساش نعمل شير عشان كل أصحابنا يستفيدوا. Thank you. Goodbye.